Hi, welcome to DiploNews S2W6. Let's get straight into it. The ceasefire signed on April 8th is still in effect, although ever since then the Americans have begun a blockade of all Iranian shipping, especially through the Strait of Hormuz. And because of this, it's very fragile. It may collapse sooner rather than later. And the ceasefire might lead to peace if negotiations succeed, which right now they haven't. There has been a first round of negotiations, didn't yield any results. That was on April 13th, 2 days from recording. And now there's a push for a second round of negotiations by Pakistan, which hosted the previous negotiations. Realistically speaking, because the ceasefire is lasting 2 weeks, and we're currently week 3, we only have a week left for negotiations. And considering the current blockade, very likely, if ceasefire ends, the war's going to continue. Meanwhile, the Senate has begun voting on a bill to force the withdrawal of U.S. forces from Iran. I do not know what the results were because my research cutoff ended right before recording. And I had to go through so many hurdles to find the bill. I had to directly type in Senate.gov. To save you from that trouble, I will have it in the description. And you can check it out yourself and read it yourself. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, the Orthodox Easter ceasefire finally got declared by Putin, president of Russia. It lasted from April 9th to April 11th, although on April 11th, it was on midnight, so it only counts because of technicality. It started April 9th, 4 p.m. local time, and then for 36 hours, which was at the end of April 10th. Meanwhile, food and agriculture products have increased in price by 13% according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the UN. During the ceasefire, there has been a Russo-Ukrainian prisoner exchange mediated by the United Arab Emirates. And on the ceasefire, both sides claim the other violated the truce a couple hundred times, although I could not verify this. And the European Union found more stuff to sanction Russia. I don't know, they sanctioned coal, I think it was oil. I don't know how they found this stuff to sanction. They already sanctioned Russia into oblivion. Meanwhile, Russia has occupied just under a fifth of Ukraine. Other news, Peter Magyar, opposition figure in Hungary, has been elected president of the country on April 12th. Viktor Orban, previous president, after 16 years, is no longer prime minister of the country, Hungary. Peter Magyar is a populist, pro-European opposition figure, and he campaigned on fighting corruption in the country, which, considering that he's currently prime minister, worked pretty well. Meanwhile, Viktor Orban, the incumbent, Not sure, he's still alive. So, was a pro-Russian prime minister, and he was president of Hungary, again, 16 years ago. So, some of y'all might be younger than him, than his presidency. And the reason why this election in particular matters so much, and the reason why it ended up in DiploNews, is because, for the longest time, Hungary has been an ally of Russia inside of the European Union. In fact, the only ally in the European Union that has consistently shot down legislation by the European Union against Russia. So, potentially, Peter Magyar might end that. And Russia might no longer have an ally inside of the European Union. Those are my sources. I'll have them in my description.